Well, hey there, friend, pull up a chair. It's your boy ScullyPop with stories to share. From the page to the stage, I've done it all. Books on the shelf and curtain calls. I whisper tales in the dead of night with a little ta-ta-ta just to feel right. And if you need some tingles down your spine, ska, 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 yeah, that sound is mine. Buckle up, it's quite the ride. We're going deep, no need to hide. Where the entertainment doesn't stop. You're tuned in now to ScullyPop. So close your eyes, then enjoy the glide, and we'll see you on the other side. I've read my novels by candlelight, with every chapter feeling just right. I'm the author that reads to you slow, with rhythm and rhyme in every flow. My fingers snap, the mic goes hot. Live from the heart, I give all I got. A little jazz, a touch of noir, mix in some ASMR and you're not far. Ska, 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 ta, 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 let the rhythm carry you. Ta, 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 ska, 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 feel the story, feel the vibe. Now with ScullyPop, so dim the lights and let it slide, and we'll see you on the other side. Yeah, stories whispered, curtains raised, books turned to gold and voices praised. I'm just the guide on this wild old ride, and if you're still with me, I'll see you on the other side. Da, da, da.
Ooh, that's me, everybody. I want to add myself to the stage. Welcome, welcome. I'm your host, ScullyPop, where the entertainment doesn't stop. Welcome to the show, everybody. Good evening, good evening. My Brooks got extraordinaire, TWP popcorn, sound check, check, check. Tonight we got another edition of the Bone Dance Literary News Show. Special edition I'm adding to the show at the end. Sounds good. Hey, ja, 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 ja. It's Life with Paulette, Life with Paulette. Ajot is also a member of the channel, as well as TWP Popcorn. Hey, Misha. It's Misha Lee. Tingle, tingle, tingle. Good evening, Mr. Smith. Good evening, Scully. Gonna listen in for a while. Bushka, 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 bushka. Cutie Pop, Cutie Pop, Cutie Pop's in the house. Come in and share it out, ladies and gentlemen. It's Cutie Pop. Little ska, and a little talk. Babushka. Good evening, Miss Elliott, Kathleen Elliott. Welcome to the show. It's Tezuska. Hey, Manic, Queen Manic, 420. Welcome. Former cast member, Queen Manic. How you doing? Crafty Witch, member, Crafty Witch. Welcome. Hey, dog. So good to see you. Susanna. Susanna Ska. It's the Bud Files. Hello, peoples. Got a few new emojis out there. Check them out. Just put some color out in the chat. Let me lay them out for you. Is that Jenny I see right there? Hey, Jenny. A little literary news this evening. Announcement about our show coming up Sunday. Open panel reading. Pretty in Pink meets Ferris. A day off. Hey, Kaleidoscope. Welcome. My girl Waffles coming in. How you doing? Mood elevator. Scuss. It's the mood elevator. And it's the mood elevator. Ting. So yeah, I got a little bit of new art booming around there. Pretty in Pink. We got a show coming together real nice, real quick. Welcome there, Lightning Love. It's coming together for Sunday, 7 p.m. Central. Open panel reading. Anybody can come up. We've got the classic John Hughes conglomerate, where Pretty in Pink meets Ferris. I'm sure a lot of y'all remember the movies from the 80s. Iconic. Ferris doing the twist and shout. What was it? Pretty in Pink. If You Leave by Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. So we're going to try to rock it out. Mr. Butters again this Sunday. Back collaborating with him behind the scenes and talking a little bit last night at the Axe and Nacho show about him coming up and rocking it out again. So I'm real excited about that. Welcome to the show, Twin Brook Acres. How you doing? So we'll piece that together. So yeah, I had a nice little element to my new show where toward the end of the segment when we talk about the new public domain books, I said, well, why don't I immerse myself into what the author may have been thinking when they finished writing that book. So took a scene back in time to where these people were literally finishing their great novels that made them famous. You'll see, it's pretty cool. I'll lighten it up with all this stuff. Let me see what's going on. Hey, thank you there, Kaleidoscope of Happiness. Appreciate that. The Crafty Witch, member for 1 month. Ting. Izzy Pop popping off that membership. Miss Elliott got that. She's in chat right now. Hey, Miss Elliott, you got a membership from Izzy Pop. Check out those emojis and all that good stuff. Thank you, Izzy Pop. Kaleidoscope of Happiness, member for 2 months. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, so we're putting it together. Izzy's working on some great stuff behind the scenes for the show this Sunday. Pretty in Pink meets Ferris, a day off. Looking at 5 male characters and 4 female. Come on up if you want to read. No experience necessary. I do have a link to an interactive app that I created today about the show. It maybe Izzy can put that out there. Hey, Princess. How you doing? It's the nature dog. Nature dog. Tingle, tingle, tingle. The magic juice, yeah. Did you find that link, Izzy? Yeah, y'all check out that link there. If you're on a computer, just click it and it'll pop open in a new window. I don't think it's mobile friendly, but it works on the computer. Tell you a little bit about the show Sunday. Life with Paul Red. It's the nature dog. So yeah, that is what it is. We're going to show you whole time. Hey Terry's Gigs and Crafts. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the House of Thrillers. I'm your host, ScullyPop, the author that reads to you. I read my novels and short stories. I've written quite a bunch of short stories, a few novels, other works in the public domain, mashups, and submissions from people like you. Reach out to me at J Scully Books there. Izzy's one step ahead of me. Y'all give Izzy Pop a big hand. She's back there always working for me behind the scenes, keeping things moving and smoothing. Most of the overlays that you see, she produces. Some of the images I create and send them to her, and she does a wonderful job. Hey, Pink. Pink's in the house. Former cast member of Pink. Ladies and gentlemen, all things Pink and possible. Yeah, we got a doozy coming up this Sunday, Pink. Maybe it's right up your alley. Pretty in Pink meets Ferris, a day off. Same routine script up on the screen. Come up, first come, first serve. Gently. Tingle, tingle, tingle. Mood says, Izzy, I send you huge props. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Izzy Pop. Scotty Butter. Scotty Tingles. How you doing, buddy? I'm just bragging about you a minute ago. Talking about rocking it out this Sunday. We can piece it together. It's the nature dog. Y'all hold on to your socks. Nature dog gonna come on up in here, gift a membership, gifts their own membership. Oh my God. It's Robin M. It's Robin M. Hey, Robin M. Robin M. Tingle Brain. Nature Dog gifted a membership to the Nature Dog. She gonna spin. She's like, something wrong with this swap machine. Let me spin it again. Hey, another person in the house got a gift at that time. Terry, awesome, awesome. Heck yeah, everybody. Look at all those green shirts out there. A lot of green. Everybody light that chat up with some emoji. We've got 15 wonderful emojis. In fact, we've got a couple of new ones. Thank you, Nature Dog. Robin M. Been a member for 17 months, y'all. Yeah, thank you so much. I think we're close to around 100 members again, but I'm not sure. Hey, Larry, welcome to the show. It's the body illusion coming in. Scuss. Body tingles. Tingle. Yeah, Scotty, I was thinking like maybe doing the twist and shout right before we start reading, maybe get everybody pumped up, and then at the end of the show do the OMD if you leave or whatever. Something like that. Yeah, Scotty found those emojis. Check that out. That's one of the new ones. Ska. Crafty witch. Tingle. It's relaxed time. Robin lightning up. Hey, Shells. Welcome to the show. Don't let me miss anybody. It's Lair and Directo. We need to find Lair in a green shirt, y'all. Hey, Jason. Sneaking in under there. What's up, buddy? Almost let Jason slip through the cracks. How you doing, buddy? Find him a green shirt. They're giving them out like hotcakes sometimes. Stick around. Also got our hey, Carrie, welcome to the show. Another member there, Carrie the Yarny Elephant. Tonight we're going to read a little bit of latest news in the literary world, some of the new things going on. Also shouting out the show for this Sunday at 7 p.m. Central. Pretty in Pink meets Ferris, A Day Off. Something I wrote the other day. Mashup, we're going to have 5 male characters and 4 female. First come, first serve. Come up and you can read. No experience necessary. We welcome newcomers. Yeah, I didn't even think about Twist and Shout. Scotty was playing last night at Axe and Nacho. And he said, yeah, we're going to do the Twist and Shout Sunday. And I was like, huh? I said, oh, yeah, that was that song in that movie. Anyway, it tripped me out. And I just said, well, why not 2 songs, you know? We got the intermission. I don't know if you want to do a 3rd song or if we've got some kind of announcement or anything sponsored for the intermission. I can't remember like what's going on, but yeah. You know me, I'm always trying to throw a little paint on bring the consistency to the table and throw a little paint on the wall as well, adding a new element tonight to the newscast. Makes it, I guess, 20-minute or to a 30-minute newscast now, but I'm going to savor the last night of these famous authors that are entering the public domain, savoring their last night, bringing myself back in time, what was going on in their mind when they wrote those last words to the novels that would make them famous. It's Robin M. Chrono Reflectus, so the horror. Yes, we are going to read Emerald Wonderland. Once we get this format down, we may start with that. Emerald Wonderland is a 20-episode series that I wrote about the Wizard of Oz meets Alice in Wonderland head on and every other fairy tale character in between. get to immerse yourself into another world and another time and another place. Hybrid characters like Cheshire Lion and Tin Hatter, stuff like that. It's Tammy time, Tammy time. Tingle, 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 tingle. Yeah, you want to audition for Wonderland? Definitely, definitely. Got a wonderful voice for reading. You know how I feel about you when you read, so. What's everybody up to tonight? Everybody relaxing? Scotty, you taking the night off? I know you've been burning the midnight oil. Hey, Ellen. How you doing, darling? It's Ellen Smile. 1111 code, 1111 code, 1111 code, 1111. Thank you, Skulls. Terror tingles, terror tingles, tingles. Every other Thursday, we'll check out the link for the content calendar. Well, no, I don't have that on there yet. I'm working on a content calendar app where you can click a link, see what I've got coming up, what I've got planned, or what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my gosh, my brain. This is my brain. This is my brain on ScullyPop. Maybe a sing a song. Yeah. Tammy Tingles. Tessa in the Wordsmith Cafe. Tammy, what you crafting? Says Terry. Gathering the thoughts. Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm already pumped about this show Sunday. It's a great script. I'm not gonna lie. Worked hard on it. I'm pleased with it. Bringing two works from John Hughes together. It's the nature dog. Scud nature dog. Tingle, 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 tingle. Every other Thursday evening, 9 p.m. Central, we'll do an ASMR brain tingle session. Faces in the Stone. Welcome to the House of Thrones. Noise is 11:11. And every other Thursday, we're going to have the news show, stuff like that. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I got the idea of bringing on performers to do the classic songs from the movies, you know, just from like watching like TV host shows and stuff like that, you know, where they close it out with music. And I don't know if anybody else, any other narrator doing that. I don't really know anybody doing what I'm doing, honestly. But oh, thank you, Robin. Tingle, 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 tingle. Robin, tingle, tingle, tingle. So sweet, darling. Scut. Mr. Lawless got that membership. Awesome. It's time to relax, Robin. Got you a glass of red wine a bit, don't you? I'm keeping it simple with a little black tea, maple syrup. Not as good as you, says Tammy Tom. Thank you so much, Robin. Hey, SFA, how you doing, Loser Pop? right, flower power. It's Musa Pop. Musa Pop. Bigfoot. Bigfoot in the house. Bigfoot. It's the grind with Nicole. It's the grind with Nicole. The grind with Nicole. Tingle, 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 tingle. Mama Juju, Mama Juju. Mama Juju's in the house. That's a little overlay from our Emerald Wonderland series right there. $23 of y'all popping off out there. Share it out if you can. Spread the word about the show someday. Pretty in Pink meets Ferris. Anybody remember Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Pretty in Pink. How you doing, Musa? Hey, Scully, want to drop in, say hi, give you a thumbs up. It's Juju Skull, Juju Skull. Oh yes, it's Nature Dog. How's my voice sound? Dropping in. Dropping in. It's a revolution dropping in. Skus. Oh yeah. Cold tingles. Sounds great, says Pink. Yeah, you remember Pretty in Pink? Andy and Buffy, Jake. Save Ferris. Save Ferris, everybody. Strider Pop. Strider Pop. That's first song. Y'all put a 10-10 in the chat if you think Scotty Butter should play Twist and Shout. Ten in the chat. Twist and Shout. Butter Pop. Butter Pop. Twist and shout. Tingle, 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 tingle. Micheline. You dance, nature dog, nature dogs, nature. Super wow. $1 million. 0 calories. Izzy, my memory served me right. You're still in the marble race. Keep going. Micheline. Our Stuck in the Mud series. Mr. Rooney. Oh, God. You. Mr. Rooney, y'all remember him, huh? I decided when I wrote it, to have this guy follow them all around again, and something happens to him every time. I did a montage at the beginning of each act. I wrote this in a 3-act structure. Pretty in Pink meets Ferris, A Day Off. We couldn't exclude old Mr. Rooney now, could we? Y'all remember that? Blood Dragon. Blood. Right, Crafty Witch? Old Mr. Rooney. He's gonna search deep inside himself at the end. Does one last montage with himself. Yeah. Much like Mr. Vernon, Principal Vernon, he questions his sanity. 11 code, 11 code, 11 code. So yeah. About time to get on to the news. Thank you, Izzy. I'll kick back, relax for a minute. It's the weekly literary news roundup, the Bone Dance. It's the episode script for the week of May 29th, 2025. Hello, fellow bibliophiles. It's time to turn the page into another week of the Bone Dance, where the entertainment doesn't stop. I'm your host, ScullyPop, and today we're diving into 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes now with the addition. Pure bookish bliss. This week is absolutely bursting with incredible literary developments. We've got major industry shakeups with Simon & Schuster ditching book blurbs forever. Shocking news about the Audible's new AI narration services that has publishers buzzing. Plus our YouTube narrator spotlight featuring 2 rising stars who are absolutely crushing it in the book space. Don't miss our Between the Covers segment where we'll explore the most exciting book-to-screen adaptations hitting theaters this year, including some surprises that'll have you racing to your local bookstore. Plus, we're celebrating 3 magnificent works that just entered the public domain in 2025. So grab your bookmark, settle in with your favorite reading nook beverage, and let's dive into this week's biggest stories from the literary universe. Story 1, Simon & Schuster revolutionizes publishing by eliminating book blurbs. First up, bibliophiles, we have news that's sending shockwaves through the publishing world. Simon & Schuster just announced they're completely eliminating the requirement for book blurbs. You know, those glowing quotes from famous authors on book covers that we've all come to expect. According to industry reports, Simon & Schuster has decided these endorsements have become more of an annoyance for authors than a benefit for readers. Think about it. How many times have you actually bought a book because Stephen King said it was utterly terrifying, or because some best-selling author called it unputdownable? Publishers betting that readers are smart enough to make their own choices without celebrity author cheerleading. What's fascinating is this could signal a major shift in how books are marketed. Instead of hunting down big name endorsements, publishers might focus more on actual reader reviews, book talk buzz, or heaven forbid, letting the book speak for itself. It's giving me serious Emperor's New Clothes vibes. With the blurb system just elaborate literary theater all along. Story 2, Audible launches AI-powered narration services. Our second bombshell comes from Audible, who just unveiled their new AI-powered narration and production services for select audiobook publishers. Yes, you heard that right. Robots are now officially in the audiobook business. The service includes AI translation capabilities launching in beta later this year, which means we could soon be listening to AI versions of international bestsellers in perfect English within days of their original publication. On one hand, this could democratize global literature access like never before. On the other hand, I'm getting serious. What about human narrators' anxiety? Timing is particularly interesting given the ongoing conversations about AI in creative industries. While some see this as innovation, others worry we're trading the irreplaceable human connection of skilled narrators for efficiency. As someone who absolutely lives for the perfect narrator book pairing, I'm cautiously optimistic, but definitely keeping my eyes on this space. Because let's be real, can AI truly capture the soul-crushing despair of a Cormac McCarthy novel or the whimsical wonder of a Terry Pratchett footnote? YouTube narrator spotlight. Creator won the Literary Voice 7.2 thousand subscribers. Time for our YouTube narrator spotlight, where we celebrate the creators bringing literature to life in the digital age. First up, we have the Literary Voice, gem of a channel that's been quietly revolutionizing how we experience classic literature through spoken word. This channel offers something truly special. They take beloved literary classics and present them with captivating narration that makes even the most challenging text accessible. Sets them apart is their commitment to artistic interpretation. Each narrator brings their own unique flair to the stories, making every listening experience feel fresh and personal. Recent uploads include stunning readings of Victorian ghost stories and forgotten literary gems that deserve modern audiences. It's like having a personal reading companion who happens to have exquisite taste and a voice like velvet. Creator 2, Simon Stanhope, classic English stories. Our second spotlight shines on Simon Stanhope, a UK-based actor and voice artist who's creating something absolutely magical with classic English short stories. This channel celebrates the mystery and suspense stories that were staples of Victorian and Edwardian periodicals talk about mining literary gold. What makes Simon's work exceptional is that every single upload is an original recording, personally narrated and performed by him. He's essentially becoming a one-man revival of the golden age of short story entertainment. His specialization in mystery and suspense from this era means you're getting stories that influence everyone from Agatha Christie to Arthur Conan Doyle. Simon represents exactly the kind of complementary content that enhances rather than competes with modern creators. He's preserving literary heritage while making it accessible to contemporary audiences who might not never have discovered the treasures otherwise. Between the Covers, a segment, literary adaptation news. Welcome to our Between the Covers segment. This week, we're diving into the exciting world of books becoming movies and TV shows. 2025 is absolutely stacked. Adaptations that have me practically vibrating with excitement. First, let's talk about the heavyweight literary adaptations hitting screens this year. We've got Guillermo del Toro's take on Frankenstein, starring Oscar Isaac and Jacob Elordi. Del Toro calls it his favorite novel and promises to film the moments that have never been properly captured before. After Pan's Labyrinth and The Shape of Water, this man knows how to blend horror with heart. Romance lovers, your moment has arrived. Housemaid by Frida McFadden is getting the Paul Feig treatment with Sydney Sweeney and Amanda Seyfried. If you love The Simple Favor, you know Feig can handle twisty domestic thrillers with the perfect balance of suspense and style. And can we talk about the Colleen Hoover adaptation explosion? 3 of her novels are hitting screens this year. Regretting You in October, followed by Reminders of Him in Verity. Whether you love or loathe Book Talk's queen, you can't deny her box office potential after it ends with Us. The adaptation that has me most intrigued, Clara and the Sun by Kazuo Ishiguro, directed by Taiki Waititi, with Jenna Ortega as the AI companion. This Nobel Prize winner's exploration of artificial consciousness feels eerily timely given our current AI conversations. Plus YTT directing Nishiguro. That's a creative collision I never knew I needed. Lawless in the world. Jackie baby, Jackie. Stony Pop. Stony Pop. Six bows. It's bad. So yeah, our last segment of the news literary is the worth a read recommendation. Spotlight the literary treasures entering the public domain. I've recreated some scenes with the authors. Walk to Louisiana. Hey Scully. Don't miss out. That's right. You gonna wear a hat when I throw on a pair of Lawless 2025 Speedos on sale today. Six Bows is back. Misha. It's the nature dog. Tingle. So everybody, all members, let's put the Lawless in the World emoji out there with the skull head. It's the nature doll, stitching it up, stitching it up, stitching it up. Stitching it up. Tingle, tingle, tingle. Who else is out there? Don't let me miss it. Kitty, 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 kitty. Hey, kitty, 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 kitty. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. Some of the magic juice. Sunday, 7 p.m., pretty in pink. Damn it, in the world. Super wow. Super wow, is he? Wow. You did that already? Cool. You'll see that's fresh out the box right there. Izzy Pop. Fresh out the box. Hey. Hell yeah. Look at that, man. Pulling it out the vault. Y'all can find those emojis. Come on, Tarzan. Got Lois Lane. Come on, get Superman. It's all the same. Hey, Tarzan. There you go. Do something with Tarzan. I need a pink car. It says pink. You don't tug on Superman's cape. Man, I appreciate y'all coming in and rocking out my stream every time lately. We've been rocking it out. A lot of good things going on. Trying to keep a good pace up. Feeling good most days, you know. I have a little problem with my mouth still, but I can deal with it. It's not the worst thing in the world. Heck yeah, Blood, man. You're rocking it out over there. It's chill time when I come in there and, you know, in your stream, I'm just taking it easy, and regardless, I usually leave it running. You rock, Scully. Hey, you rock, Stoney. Hey, look at Mr. Rooney. Remember him stuck in the mud? He gets stuck up to his neck this time. It's going to be a fun script, open panel reading, no experience necessary. Come up. As long as you got a decent microphone. There you go, Robin. Found those new emojis Izzy just made. The ska. And this one. You know, that's the something like that anyway. I'm not so brilliant to me. Yeah, we can have fun with the new emojis. Robin Hill. Body tingle, tingle, tingle. Body tingle. Robin Hill. Body tingle, tingle, tingle. Robin Hill. Body tingle, tingle. Stitching it up, stitching it up. It's time for the Worth a Read segment, where we spotlight literary treasure. This week we're celebrating 3 magnificent works just entered the public domain. That means these classics are now free for everyone to read, adapt, and reimagine. Book 1, Farewell to Arms, Ernest Hemingway, 1929. A devastating love story set against the backdrop of World War I. This novel showcases Hemingway's legendary iceberg theory, where the surface narrative conceals depths of emotion and meaning. It's masterclass in understated prose that packs an emotional wallet. A Room of One's Own by Virginia Woolf, 1929. Next, Virginia Woolf's revolutionary essay, A Room of One's Own, which argues that women need financial independence and personal space to create. Woolf's famous declaration that a woman must have money and a room of her own if she is to write fiction laid the groundwork for modern feminist literary criticism. Nearly a century later, it's still startlingly relevant. ScullyPop. Book 3, The Sound and the Fury by William Faulkner, 1929. Southern Gothic masterpiece told through multiple perspectives about the tragic decline of the Compson family. Faulkner's experimental narrative structure and stream of consciousness technique influenced generations of writers and remains one of the most innovative novels ever written. Now here's the new part of the news that I've added, y'all. It's called the Literary Time Travel segment. And what I'm going to do every other week on Thursdays, I will announce the new works entering the public domain, and then we will go back in time and try to imagine what the author was thinking, doing, or, when he wrote the last words on the night he did that. Y'all let me know after I read this one about Ernest Hemingway what you think. Leave a comment down in the chat. It's kind of interesting how I created this. You ready? Y'all ready? Make sure I'm keeping up with everybody. Kaleidoscope of Happiness, thank you so much. Crafty Witch, member for 1 month. Busy Pop, gifted 1 membership. Kaleidoscope, member for 2 months. Nature Dog, gifted herself. Nature Dog spun the wheel again. Gifted yourself, huh? Robin M, 17 months. Nature Dog, thank you. Robin M, thank you so much. Kaiser, buddy, how you doing? Good to see you, thank you. It's Kaiser Gaming, wonderful gaming channel. Now, Let's travel back in time to witness these masters at their most vulnerable moments, the night they completed their great works. Ernest Hemingway, January 1929, Key West, Florida. The salt air drifts through the open windows of the Whitehead Street house as Ernest sits before his typewriter. A glass of whiskey growing warm beside him. The sound of the sea mingles with the distant laughter from sloppy Joes. But tonight, the world feels impossibly quiet. His fingers hover over the keys as he types the final sentence. After a while, I went out and left the hospital and walked back to the hotel in the rain. 28 words that end the story of war and love and loss. Words that feel carved from his own bones. Ernest leans back, his war-wounded leg aching in the humid air. This book isn't just fiction. It's every goodbye he never wanted to say, every promised war stole away. He thinks of Agnes von Kurowski, the nurse who broke his heart in Milan, and wonders if love always ends in farewell. The rain patters against the windows like applause, and for a moment, he allows himself to believe he's captured something true about the way love and war dance together in the dark. He knows the story will either establish him as a serious writer or destroy him completely. But tonight, with the Gulf breeze carrying the scent of jasmine and salt, Ernest Hemingway has given the world a piece of his soul wrapped in the deceptive simplicity of his prose. Ernest Hemingway. Handcrafted by Jackie. It's Veska. Side order, hey buddy. Side order. Princess Tinkle. Six bows is back. Virginia Woolf, October 1929, Monk's House, Sussex. Ambient sounds on the English countryside, pen scratching on paper, a distant sheep. Cynic. This is cynic. The autumn light fades over the South Downs as Virginia puts down her pen in the converted tool shed that serves as her writing room. The manuscript of a room of one's own lies complete before her. Not a novel this time, but something more dangerous. Truth. She thinks of the lectures she gave at Cambridge, the faces of young women hungry for possibility but trapped by convention. Intellectual freedom depends upon material things, she has written, and she knows the revolutionary power of such simple words. Virginia rises and walks to the window, watching Leonard tend his vegetable garden in the gathering dusk. She has written about the necessity of 500 pounds a year in a room with a lock. But she knows she's really written about the right to think, to create, to exist as more than decorative objects in drawing rooms. The weight of her own privilege haunts her. She is both the room and the money, yet even she must fight for the space to write. What of the women who have neither? Her words feel like messages in bottles, cast into an uncertain future, hoping they'll reach the women who need them most. Tomorrow she'll worry about publication, about critics who will call her ideas radical or unwomanly. Tonight, she simply stands in a room of her own, having given voice to the silent yearning of generations of women who dreamed of something more. Virginia Woolf. Captain Kush. Syndicate. Robin. A little slide too. William Faulkner, late 1928, Oxford, Mississippi. The ambient sounds of southern night insects, distant train whistle, grandfather clock ticking. The grandfather clock in the hallway chimes midnight as William sits in the study, surrounded by scattered pages covered in his fevered handwriting. The final draft of the sound and the fury lies before him, and he feels both exhausted and electrified by what he's accomplished. He has told the story of the Compson family's decay through the fractured consciousness of Benji, the tortured memories of Quentin, the bitter observations of Jason, and finally through Dilsey's enduring strain. It's a symphony of voices, each movement revealing new depths of human complexity. William knows he's written something unlike anything that comes before, a novel that breaks every rule, that demands readers enter the minds of his characters completely. The stream of consciousness technique feels like catching lightning in a bottle, translating the chaos of human thought into something approaching art. He thinks of his own family's decline, the weight of Southern history pressing down on every conversation, every memory tainted by loss and might-have-beens. In the Compsons, he has created a family that embodies the beautiful, terrible complexity of the American South. Honor and horror intertwined like honeysuckle and barbed wire. The sound and the fury of human existence, told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying what? Everything and nothing. Tomorrow, he'll send this strange, wonderful book into the world, not knowing if anyone will understand what he's trying to say. But tonight, in the humid Mississippi darkness, William Faulkner has proven that fiction can contain the entire universe of human experience. William Faulkner. Y'all like that little element I added to the show? Put a 1010 in the chat if you like the new addition to the new show. It's a little bit superfluous, a little too much, or worth its own segment. Leave your comment down below. How you doing, Captain Kush? Robin's still hanging out there. Is he working hard? Is he stitching it up? Side order, nature dog. Time to relax. Yeah, so that's kind of a format. Must got the news show down rock solid like I want it. Do it twice a month. Let me know if you enjoy content like that. Hey, Lawless. Lawless. I actually wrote, I didn't know if I had time tonight or what was going on, but I wrote 10 other passages of other famous writers. Maybe if I have time or we get bored, I'll read something like that too. But let's wrap up the episode here, and then we'll take a breather and pump it up a notch. This segment is the community corner and call to action. Wraps up another incredible week in the literary universe. From industry shakeups to public domain celebrations, from AI narrators to timeless classics, the world of books continues to evolve and inspire. I want to hear from you, my brilliant bibliophiles. Which of these stories has you most excited? Are you planning to dive into any of those newly public domain classics? Or maybe you've discovered a YouTube narrator who's become your new obsession. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button if this episode gave you some serious TBR list additions, and hit subscribe so you never miss our weekly literary adventures. And hey, if you're feeling extra bookish love, consider becoming a member for exclusive badges next to your name and the ability to use emojis in our live chats. Remember, whether you're reading a centuries-old classic or tomorrow's bestseller, every page you turn is an act of rebellion against ignorance, an investment in empathy, and a celebration of the human imagination. Till next time, I'm your host, ScullyPop, where the entertainment doesn't stop. Keep turning those pages, keep supporting amazing creators, and I'll see you on the flip side of another fantastic week in books. Upbeat music swells and fades out. Approximate running time, 25 to 30 minutes. YouTube channels featured Literary Voice and Simon Stanhope based on literary YouTube channel analysis. Welcome, Lori. How you doing? Home slicing the skillet show. Home slicing the skillet show. Home slicing the skillet show. Awesome night, popping everyone. Adaptation news, multiple sources covering 2025 book to screen adaptations, public domain information, comprehensive coverage of 2025 public domain entries, publications scheduled bi-monthly on Thursdays, target audience, book enthusiasts, literary content creators, general entertainment viewers interested in book culture. Yeah. So yeah, Sunday, 7 p.m. Central, Pretty in Pink is going to meet Ferris, a day off. And we're going to rock it out. Izzy's got a wonderful script prepared, put up on screen. 5 males, 4 females, first come, first serve. No experience necessary. Open panel reading. This Sunday, the June 1st, right? Yeah. Home and slice. So that's kind of what's up. We're going to have Mr. Butters, Scotty Butters, come up and play again. That's going to be incredible. Putting him to the test with 2 songs, I think. We're not done with the overlays yet. This is just some sneak peeks, teasers. Stuck in the Mud, Mr. Rooney. That ought to be a fun part to read, Mr. Rooney. She got Andy and from Pretty in Pink. How you been doing, Tammy Tom? Is it your birthday? Oh, happy birthday. Awesome. Hope you're relaxing, having a good birthday. Awesome. Hey, Tammy says home slice. I know there's a bunch of new faces in there. Quite a few of y'all have never seen our channel trailer that ScullyPop made. It's incredible. I'm going to take a quick breather while we run that. You'll be impressed by that. If you need something like this for your channel too, reach out to ScullyPop. One of y'all get her link out in the chat for me. Thank you. And I'll see you on the other side of that.
Well, hey there, friend, pull up a chair. It's your boy ScullyPop with stories to share. From the page to the stage, I've done it all. Books on the shelf and curtain calls. I whisper tales in the dead of night with a little ta-ta-ta just to feel right. And if you need some tingles down your spine, ska, 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 yeah, that sound is mine. So buckle up, it's quite the ride. We're going deep, no need to hide. Where the entertainment doesn't stop. You're tuned in now to ScullyPop. So close your eyes, then enjoy the glide. And we'll see you on the other side. I've read my novels by candlelight, with every chapter feeling just right. I'm the author that reads to you slow, with rhythm and rhyme in every flow. My fingers snap, the mic goes hot. Live from the heart, I give all I got. A little jazz, a touch of noir, mix in some ASMR and you're not far. Ska, 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 ta, 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 let the rhythm carry you. Ta, 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 ska, ska, ska. Feel the story, feel the vibe. Ska, ska, ska. Ta, ta, ta. Let the rhythm carry you. Ta, ta, ta. Ska, ska, ska. Feel the story, feel the vibe. Buckle up, it's quite the ride. We're spinning dreams on the other side, where the entertainment doesn't stop. You're vibing now with ScullyPop. So dim the lights and let it slide, and we'll see you on the other side. Yeah. Stories whispered, curtains raised, books turned to gold and voices praised. I'm just the guide on this wild old ride. And if you're still with me, I'll see you on the other side. Da, da, da.
Isn't that awesome? Love that. Hey, Nathan. What's up, my man? How you doing? Show me Sasquatch. Welcome in, buddy. Check, check, check. Check my microphone. How do I sound? Am I low? Doesn't seem good. How you doing, Nathan? MDT show. We're getting fired up for Sunday, 7 p.m. Central for the Big Pretty in Pink meets Ferris. It's gonna be rocking. Got the Twist and Shout song and OMD, If You Leave. Is that what it's called, Izzy Pop? If You Leave by OMD? Work it. If you leave, don't look back. Away. Reminds me of Stray Cats. No idea. Maybe I can play it. Let me see something here. Check something out. Orchestral maneuvers in the OMD orchestral maneuvers in the dark. You remember that one? Here, I'll sing it for you. Hey, Sasquatch. Heck yeah, man. Hit it, Lizzie. Sasquatch just got a membership. Awesome. Boom. Well, maybe she went to the bathroom. I don't know. Thank you, buddy. That's awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Check, check, check. Am I hot? Check, check. Oh my God. Am my mic hot or not? Check. Yeah, I'm hot. Okay, sorry. Hey, Panda. That's Panda Pop. What's up, buddy? Yeah. How's it go? If you leave, don't look back. No, wait, that's not it. You'll miss me one more night. Then we'll be a separate way. Always been time on our side. Now it's fading fast. Every moment you gotta make it last. You won't touch you twice. Gonna let any price. I could need you then. You always said we'd still be friends someday. Remember that? I won't cry. I won't lose one single day. Away. Like time standing still. Heavens now. I'm listening to it. I guess y'all can't hear that. Anyway, we're gonna have Scotty Butters rocking that out. It's gonna be insane. Yes, it is. Everybody's gonna get up and do the twist and shout. The show. If you leave, don't look back. There you go. Touch you once, I touch you twice. Won't let go at any price. Need you now like I need you then. How you been doing, Panda? Squatch in the house. Stuck in the mud, Mr. Rooney. Who's gonna come up and read Mr. Rooney? Need a good voice for Mr. Rooney. twist and shout. Yeah, Robin. Robin, we can do the we got one extra window for the twist and shout dancer. You want to be the twist and shout dancer? Come up and Scotty will sing the song and you can be the twist and shout dancer. Plan to be there for 7 p.m. Sunday, June 1st. June 1st, right, Izzy Pop? Got one spot available for the dancer. Yeah, you get up and dance while Scotty plays twist and shout. I'm making notes. Oh my God. Oh, right. You mean like dance? Do you hear that? That is Cry the Carrot. You see the Mars Harvest Day, and to them it's the Holocaust. Judas Cradle. Judas, you might play a good Mr. Rooney, man. You come up read Sunday if you want. No experience necessary. Welcome all comers. Yeah. Yep. It's gonna be awesome, awesome. We're getting close to being ready. Ja, welcome in, my Christian Kruger. It's late, but happy to watch the process. Thanks, ScullyPop. Ja, Kristen. Who is with you? Kristen Tingles. Judas Cradle. Yeah, come on up and read. It's gonna be awesome time Sunday. Put it on your calendars, everybody. Sunday, 7 p.m. Central. Can't wait. I can't wait. We're going to show you good time, yeah. About time to run away. But scrappy. Ja, was war ja in Deutsch studieren, ja. Maak maar zo. Goed en bij de Nederlands praten. Ja, ik kan die nooit Nederlands ook, Robin. Als je wilt de Nederlands, je kan die ook praten. Ja, ik ben bijna fluent in Nederlands. Toevallig. Dutch is a little bit different than German. I speak the Dutch very good, ja. The German is okay. Ich habe für 2 Jahre in der Deutsch studieren. Ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen. But I speak very well Dutch. Little difference, you know. I guess I'll speak a little Cajun French too. Going down to the boucherie where Mama slaughtered the hog, you know. A little coup de bacon, little poulet cream. Who you talking about? Some yum. C'est ça couillon, ScullyPop. Tingle. I just enjoy hearing it. I know very little. Yeah, I had 2 years of German in college way back when, and traveling in Europe. I lived in Holland for 3 years, studied Dutch, and furthered my knowledge of German and Flemish and French. I even speak a little Danish. I lived in Denmark for 6 months too. A couple of lines in Swedish, Japanese. Omote nashi arigatou gozaimasu. Omote nashi arigatou gozaimasu. Watashi wa ScullyPop. Some Swedish. Jag pratar svenska. Danish. Jag talar dansken lillesmå. Spanish. Yo he estado estudiando español por 3 años. All the Greek to the rest of us. Well, I heard that sometimes ASMR artists, people like to hear them speak foreign languages. So I thought about maybe reading something in Dutch one night just for the fun of it. But maybe, I don't know. Japanese vowels are pronounced the same in Spanish. Huh. Okay. Hey, Autumn. How you doing? It's Crafting Enthusiast. Welcome, member Crafting Enthusiast. A lot of members in here tonight. Y'all don't forget to put some emojis out there. We got those new ones in the front and all the other ones. Things are going well. I'm happy with production right now. Pretty in Pink meets Ferris. A day off comes up Sunday. I have a feeling we may run it for 2 weeks, but I'm not sure. And thank you everybody for your time. It means the world to us. Just your time alone. Quite a few ways to support the channel out there. I'm doing pretty good. I'm getting tired, but I'll hang out a bit. Okay. Well, thank you. Appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Y'all spread the word about Sunday's show. It's going to be a blast. Yeah, I imagine you are exhausted, Jackie. Jackie, you've been busy. I don't know. Every creator in here I see right now has been burning that midnight oil. Izzy's running all the different overlays and art back there. Some of the need some back-end information, business inquiries, jscullybooks@gmail.com. Everything's pretty much jscullybooks, Cash App, Gmail, all that stuff. So trying to keep it simple like that. Yeah. I dumped the midnight oil all over me. And don't forget, anybody you can come up. Anybody, if you don't need any experience, just if you got a microphone, something simple as a headphone set for a phone or whatever. It's the nature dog. Blaster. Yeah, Robin M played Belle in the Christmas Carol. She did a great job on that. What else did I have back there? What else I had in the vault here? 10. Yeah. Picture this. Somewhere in the world at this very moment, an author's writing the final sentence of what will become an immortal masterpiece. Their hand trembles not from fatigue, but from the electric realization that they just birthed something extraordinary into existence. The room around them hums with possibility. History holds its breath. What was it like to be there, to sit beside Virginia Woolf as Big Ben's chimes echo through Bloomsbury? Feel the jazz-soaked electricity of Fitzgerald's Long Island, where the green light across the bay burns with all of America's beautiful Ben promises. This is your invitation to step through time's curtain and witness literature being born. You hear the scratch of pens on paper, smell the coffee growing cold, feel the weight of words that would reshape the world. These aren't just stories about books. They're glimpses into the mysterious alchemy that transforms human experience into art. So come, lean close to the candlelight. Listen to the whispers of genius at work. Because somewhere in these intimate moments between midnight and dawn, when the world sleeps and only the writers remain awake, magic happens. For just a few precious minutes, you'll be there to witness it. Welcome to the moment when everything changes. Welcome to the last word. It's girl dad, girl dad. Charlotte Bronte, Jane Eyre, 1847. Hayworth Personage, Yorkshire, England, October 1846. The wind howls across the Yorkshire moors, rattling the windows of the isolated house. Charlotte hunches over her writing desk by candlelight. Her fingers stained with ink, the fire in the grate having long since died to embers. The house creaks around her. Her father and siblings asleep, unaware that she's about to complete something extraordinary. She dips her pen one final time, her hand trembling not from the cold, but from the weight of what she's accomplished. For months, she's poured her soul into Jane, orphan, plain, defiant Jane who refuses to be diminished by the world's cruelty. Reader, I married him, she writes, the words flowing like a prayer answered. The clock strikes 3. Charlotte sets down her pen and stares at the manuscript. Hundreds of pages that will soon bear the name Currer Bell. She touches the final page, still wet with ink. Outside, the moor grass bends unto the October wind. Same wild landscape that shaped every passionate word. She thinks of the publishers who rejected her poems, of the critics who will surely call this work disagreeable and unfeminine. Let them. Jane Eyre will speak for every woman who has ever been told she is too much, too little, too plain, too proud. Charlotte blows out the candle, but the story burns on in the darkness. He wants to be the menace of the world. Tell you what. Tell you what. Tell you what. Hey, Camellia. How you doing? Good to see you. We were rocking it out for a minute. Marie, thank you so much for sharing that out. Marie Holiday, thank you. Good to see you. And Pat's fan, welcome to the show. We're getting riled up for our big production Sunday at 7 p.m. Central. Pretty in Pink meets Ferris, a day off. Welcome, Yoda Pop, Yoda's Blessed Life. Welcome, 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 everybody. Thank you for being here. Good to see you, Autumn. Crafting enthusiast, welcome to the show. Remember, anybody can come up and read. You can be the one. Yoda Pop, Yoda Pop, Yoda Pop. Ska, 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 Yoda Pop. Ska, 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 ska. Tingle, 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 tingle. Remember Ferris Bueller's Day Off, huh? There was Cameron and what was her name? Pretty and Pink, yeah. It is going to be a fun show. Fun, fun, fun. Yeah. Look at that. Izzy made that tonight. Oh my God. That's hilarious. Izzy Pop. Look at that. Oh my God. That's obnoxious. Ska, 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 ska. Ska, 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 Izzy Pop. Oh my God. What the hell? That's crazy. That's the record shop Andy works at, I guess. Ferris is going to walk into the shop and he's going to take Andy away on their adventure. Tingle, 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 tingle. It's the nature dog. She making her supposed to be making her dress or what? What is that? What is that? What's she making? Oh my God, the horror. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Girl dad, girl dad. Scraps. How did you do that? That's hilarious. Oh God. It is so funny. Oh, you're just giving them a shot how you putting it together, you know. It's pretty awesome. We're going to have a good time, yeah? We're going to have tingles for you. Yoda blessed life, we have tingle brain. Yoda blessed life, tingle, tingle. Blaster, blaster, blaster. Showing her pink prom dress. I thought so. Pretty in pink. Pretty in pink. That's what we got. That's what we got so far. Looking good. Girl, dad cooking up deliciousness. Yeah, you know that's right. Cooking up some good ass food. Do y'all like the little passages I'm reading? About F. Scott Fitzgerald, Great Gatsby. 1925. Great Neck, Long Island. It's October 1924. Jazz music drifts from a neighbor's party across the sound. Saxophones and laughter mixing with the lap of dark waves against the shore. Scott sits in a study, surrounded by empty gin bottles and crumpled drafts. The green light of a distant dock visible through his window. Post-war world spins around him in all its reckless glory. Flappers and bootleggers, new money and old dreams. He's lived it all, drunk it all. Now he's distilled it into this slender novel about a man who believed in the orgastic future. His hand shakes as he writes the final lines. So we beat on, boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past. Typewriter keys have been silent for an hour. Scott stares at those last words, knowing he's captured something true about America. Its beautiful, terrible promise. Outside, car horns honk and party guests shriek with laughter. But he hears only the echo of his own voice reading aloud to Zelda, her face bright with champagne and possibility. He thinks of Jay Gatsby, that magnificent fool who threw parties for a woman who would never come. Scott touches his wedding ring and wonders if he too has been reaching for something that was already behind him, lost in the vast carelessness of the very rich. F. Scott Fitzgerald. Read one more and then I'm gonna get a glass of tea. I'm kind of enjoying this. Thank you for being here. Our next scene is George Orwell from 1984. Barnhill, Isle of Jura, Scotland, November 1948. The tuberculosis racks his lungs as George types the final scene. Each cough sends pain shooting through his chest, but he forces himself to continue. Rain lashes the remote farmhouse windows, and the Atlantic wind carries the scent of peat and heather. He's been haunted by visions of the future, boot stamping on a human face forever. Spanish Civil War showed him how quickly truth could be twisted, how language itself could become a weapon. Now, in post-war Britain, with rationing still in effect and Stalin's shadow lengthening across Europe, his nightmares have crystallized into Winston Smith's story. He loved Big Brother, he types, keys striking like hammers. The final sentence of part 3 lands on the page with terrible finality. George removes the paper from the typewriter, his hands trembling. Outside, the November darkness presses against the windows of this isolated Scottish isle. He's written a warning, not a prophecy, though he fears the world may not heed it. The manuscript sits before him, a future that must never come to pass, told to a man who surrendered his soul to survive. He thinks of the telescreen that would watch him even now, of the ministry of love that would remake his thoughts. But here, in this remote corner of Scotland, truth still exists. For now. I'm going to do Harper Lee, To Kill a Mockingbird, after I get my tea. So stick around. I'll let Izzy do what she wants for a minute over here. Be right back. Okay, check. Welcome back, ScullyPop. Good evening, Tony's Magical Arts and Crafts. How you doing tonight, Tony Tingles? Handcrafted by Jackie. Welcome back. Michelle. Let's see, pop. You're in the sky sun. Another time, another place, another world. Oh, that tea's good. That's so funny. You're crazy. You make you crazy. Your nature dog, you crazy. I cruise around, look for bears. Oh yeah, we're gonna start a fire. What's he gonna do next? Ja, you put in and shot if you have good time, yeah. Yeah. That's Jeannie running after Ferris. It's Jeannie Pop. Who's that? Where's all the night owls? Where they at? Point me in their direction, night owls. Show me where they're at. Your ass going down in the forest. You gonna feel a little sting. That's pride fucking with you. It's like therapy. Harper Lee, Kill a Mockingbird, 1960. New York City, 1959. Sounds of 1950s Manhattan filtered through her small apartment window. Car horns, sirens, the rumble of the subway beneath the streets. Harper's Mines in the 1930s Alabama. The dusty courthouse where her father once practiced law. She sets down her pen after writing the final words about Boo Radley, mysterious neighbor who became a guardian angel. The manuscript sits before her, Story born from her own childhood memories of racial injustice and moral courage in the Deep South. The radiator clanks in the corner of her cramped apartment. She's been living off the generosity of friends, trying to capture something true about growing up in a world where mockingbirds sing and good people sometimes stay silent. Now, with Atticus Finch's voice still echoing in her mind, she wonders if America's ready to look at itself so honestly. Outside, the civil rights movement is gaining momentum. Bus boycotts, sit-ins, the growing demand for justice. Harper touches the final page. Think of Scout Finch seeing her father clearly for the first time. Understanding that real courage isn't a man with a gun in his hand. She knows this may be her only novel. She's poured everything she has to say into these pages. Mockingbirds of her Alabama childhood sing in her memory as New York City buzzes with the promise and peril of change. Harper Lee. Guess who's next? J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling. Hey, Joji Pop. I'm awake, but just barely. Tuck it in, Kristen. Tuck it in. Yeah, tuck it in. Won't sleep good tonight. Scene 5, J.K. Rowling. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Edinburgh, Scotland, 1995. Cafe grows quiet as evening settles over Edinburgh's cobblestone streets. Jo looks up from her notebook, her hand cramped from hours of writing and longing. Baby daughter sleeps in the pram beside her. He spoke about their uncertain circumstances. She's been scribbling Harry's story wherever she can find warmth. Cafes, libraries, anywhere that doesn't require heating bills she can't afford. The welfare checks barely covered rent. The story has kept her alive, given her purpose when everything else fell apart. All was well, she writes, completing the epilogue that shows Harry 19 years later, sending his own children off to Hogwarts. Words blur as tears fill her eyes. She's created a world where love conquers death, where a boy who lived in a cupboard under the stairs becomes the most famous wizard of his age. In her darkest moments, divorce, depression, single motherhood, she's found refuge in Hogwarts, School where the misfits and the magical find their peace, their place. Scottish rain patters against the cafe window. She closes the notebook, knowing that somewhere in London, publishers' offices are already closed for the day. 12 rejections so far, but she'll keep trying. Harry Potter deserves to find his way into the world. Show other children that being different isn't a curse, it's magic. I've got another one from Ernest Hemingway that I wrote. The Sun Also Rises. If y'all are interested in hearing that. Oh man, that tea is so good. I say, I love my tea. It's tea time, yeah. Tingle, 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 tingle. I say, it's so delicious. Everybody fall asleep. Tuck it in. Yeah. Ooh. Handcrafted by Jackie. On this teeming day, the sun also rises. 1926, Paris, France. April 1926. To Left Bank Cafe, cultural swirls around Ernest as he sits at his favorite spot at Le Deux Magots. To manuscript pages scattered across the small round table. To expatriate community of post-war Paris moves past. Artists, writers, the beautiful and damned, seeking meaning into ruins of the great war. His cafe has gone cold as he writes the final exchange between Jake and Brett. Yes, I said, isn't it pretty to think so? To Lost Generation, Gertrude Stein's phrase that captured them all, flushed through the pages. Jacques Bonds, wounded in body and spirit, loving a woman he can never have. The bulls of Pamplona, the cafes of Paris, the Talibe on the steed that comes after too much wine and too much of war. Ernest sets down his pen and signals for another cafe au lait. Across the sign, the bells of Notre Dame chime the hour. He thinks of the trenches in Italy, the shrapnel that changed everything. The friends that didn't come home. This novel is their eulogy, written in his clean, spare prose that says everything by saying less. The April sun slants through the cafe windows, warming his face. He's written about grace under pressure, yeah. About the people who live fully even when the heart is broken. Soon he will take the pages to Sylvia Beach at Shakespeare and Company and write the future dates to be born. Honest Hemingway. Damn. Another Virginia Woolf, John Steinbeck, The Grapes of Wrath. Y'all remember that one? John Steinbeck, The Grapes of Wrath? This place to relax, yeah. $1939, The Grapes of Wrath. Los Gatos, California, October 1938. California's sun sets over the Santa Clara Valley as John finishes the final chapter, his fingers aching from months of intense writing. Outside his window, the migrant workers' camp stretched toward the horizon, desperate families seeking the American dream in the promised land of California. He sets down his pen after writing Rose of Sharon's final act of mercy, nursing a stranger's child. The Joad family's journey from Oklahoma Dust Bowl to California's false promise fills nearly 500 pages of biblical exodus for the modern age. The Great Depression grips America like a vice. And John has walked among its victims, lived in their camps, heard their stories. Ma Joad's strength, Tom's awakening social conscience, and the terrible dignity of people stripped of everything but their humanity. It all pours from his pen onto these pages. His wife Carol types in the next room, transforming his handwritten draft into clean pages for the publisher. The sound of the typewriter mingles with the evening sounds of California. Sprinklers on the lawn, distant radio music, the Santa Clara train whistle. John knows this book will anger people. Some will call it communist propaganda. But he's written the truth about America's dispossessed, about a system that grinds up families and spits them out. The grapes of wrath are ripening, and he's documenting the harvest. John Steinbeck. I guess I've got maybe two more here. I don't know if y'all want to continue or not. Just started. Hey, Chan. How you doing? Thank everybody for coming in tonight. Chan, Jackie, Kristen, Izzy Pop, Family Time, Nature Dog, Tony. A bunch of people earlier. Yeah. Get to come out Sunday evening, 7 p.m. Central will be a big show. Pretty in Pink meets Ferris, a day off, open panel reading. Anybody can come up, no experience necessary. Good times, good times. Man, I was trying to go through all the art earlier. Got so many pictures up here. Maybe is he go from top to the bottom with all the pictures? Let me look at those real quick. In the backgrounds. Give me a few seconds on each one. Let's take a gander. Yeah, that's good. Keep that. I don't know. We always seem to keep that one. That's pretty cool. Yeah, can't get rid of that. That's good, huh? Nothing there. And how you get rid of anything? It's crazy. Well, we'll keep that too. You better want to keep that one. Yeah, we like that one, don't we? Good night. That's a cool picture right there. Now, how could we get rid of the tin hatter with the eyes right like roulette wheels? No. That's a good showcase there, huh? Soccer melodica. Quedando de reflectos. The Empress of Antiquity has arrived. The revisionist. I'm just a chrono card. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey, there, D.O. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Next. Oh my God, I love that picture. I don't even know why we keep it. I like it for some reason. They're my pretty. I think that was one of my better generations. Don't you? Mr. Scully. Emerald Wonderland, Vecchio presents, yeah. Bacon! I love the colors of that. Oh, dude. I can't even throw an old book away. I don't know why we keep that. I guess it's pretty cool. Yeah, I gotta keep that one. Well, I'm gonna need that. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Oh, shit. I guess we need that too, huh? Yeah, keep playing that. Let me see. I guess we need that. YouTube. Autumn, I got your that stream I visited you on the other day where we got to talking about all the stomach stuff. You know, I got the transcript of that. I was wanting to kind of break down what we were talking about in a little more in depth, but it really had caught my interest what you were saying about the different ways of how you eat and stuff like that. But I can take our transcript and do a little bit deeper dive on that. Plug it into Claude and let him come up with a good game plan for my diet. So appreciate that. It's kind of how my brain works, I suppose. I love YouTube. Yeah, we got so much art in our computers, you won't believe it. Look at all those stacks of newspapers we got, man. Yeah, thank you for sharing. You can ask Izzy. I've just about got my stomach figured out, and then she's like, "Nah, he's gonna eat something I'm not supposed to." But I'm pretty much mostly figured it out. I haven't had a flare up in a while. My only concern was I don't want to be on like Prilosec or Meprazole forever, because like you don't absorb as many nutrients in your body when you're on something that you take to keep your body from making too much acid. So I'm actually been trying to wean off of that for a few days. I haven't told anybody, but I need to gain weight and I need to absorb every bit of my nutrients. So I'm seem to be doing fine, and otherwise if my stomach gets in spasms, you know, I take like dicyclamine for that. So but I mean, like I said, this just varies from person to person what you can and can't eat. And if you got to change your diet, you can't eat things anymore. You got to learn a whole new way, you know. So, yeah, I've been through hell with my stomach. Now I'm like dealing with my mouth. You know, it's like freaking dentist yanked that tooth out, and it just didn't heal right. I don't want to get into the horrible details, but you know, sometimes honestly, the only thing that helps with the mouth pain is Tylenol. You know, it's like a wonder drug, Tylenol. I can't eat too much of that either, though. Oh. Yeah, some foods triggers, man, it would piss your colon off. An angry colon. So I know Tylenol can do that. That's what I told my doctor. You know, I can't take it anymore. Figure out a different plan. You know, I can't take ibuprofen either. I had a bad reaction to that. jscullybooks@gmail.com. Hey, Scully Books, cash out. Who's the brand? J. Scully Books, ScullyPop Productions. It's that ScullyPop there doing the news. The bone dance with the bone letters. That's pretty cool. Bone dance. Oh, ScullyPop's coming out. Yeah, I added that new segment to the news show tonight where I take the public domain books and like And for instance, with Ernest Hemingway, you know, I had Claude do some research for me and come back and create a scene of the last night when he was writing the final words to the book. You know, do the research where the man was when he was writing it, you know, what time of day, what was the surroundings like. And let's create, you know, with our public domain segment, let's add that to it. So we did that. That was pretty cool. Yeah, you can't take either one. That's like the way I got, you know. Well, I don't know that I'd necessarily have them try to give you antidepressants per se for that, but you know, try to come up with a logical pain plan. They may want to refer you to a specialist for that. What's up, Gator Pop? Gator Pop's in the house. Heads up, alert, Gator Pop's in the house. Is he? You there, is he? Watch him, Gator Pop's here. Watch him. Watch him, Izzy. See, he's already popping off. Yeah, I don't want to get serotonin syndrome. I know that. Shit. China sky, China. Handcrafted by Jackie. Yeah, blueberries, you got some good stuff in it. Watch him, Jackie. Watch him, Jackie. Pile on, Gator. Everybody pile on, Gator. Pile on. Gator's like, that's fine. There's a bunch of women here. Y'all come pile on. Yeah, we're getting close to 3 hours. 3 hours. That'll be it. We shall call it a day at 3 hours, I think. Je connais je bon, c'est complet, c'est avanti. Watch him. I do believe the man struck some gold yesterday. Yeah, that was big old nugget in there, huh? Close to a nugget. There's gold in them hills. I just know it. blueberries also help will make the alkaline. What do you mean they help your alkalinity become higher, so you're less acidic? Is that what you mean? I call it a pincher. Is that what blueberries do, Mike? They help you become less acidic? Ah, nice. Now, I do know I have to be careful not to eat too many blueberries in one sitting because they become high FODMAP after so many. I need low FODMAP for IBS. Kabish. But, 25 to 30 in one sitting. I love blueberries, and they're on the high end right now, so it's like very expensive nutrition. But otherwise, I do like oranges and pineapple. I wish they grew kind of natural in the wild down here, but mostly blackberries. I think I gotta stay away from blackberries. Yeah, less acidic. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Mostly my job's done for this Sunday. I just need to get out and promote the show. Whatnot. Everything's done. I may make some more images for excuse me, make some more images for Izzy Pop probiotic. I take the Culturelle probiotics, like the lactose free kind of thing. And I try to do sweet potatoes for prebiotics. In fact, I got some down there cooking right now. Sweet potatoes. If you can hack those, man, they're good for you. Maybe the occasional avocado. Yeah, good old avocado. It's got a lot of good stuff in it. I definitely have to stay away from anything apples. Oh my god. I can't really have onions and garlic anymore either, which sucks. Butter, the dairy's been eliminated. All that good stuff. I get a good lean meat. Take some of the natural fat from the lean meat and put it on my potatoes or whatever. Just kind of make it up into a mash. Really good, but otherwise, I'm just not gonna have the energy that I need. You don't eat so much chicken and rice, and broth. Yeah, is it too oily for you? Probably definitely slow down your digestion way too much as well. I know I ate too many avocados one day and then had some applesauce. I thought I was about to die, man. I'm trying to eat healthy these days and mostly just shop the outer ring at the grocery store instead of going down the middle aisles where all the processed food are. I don't know. I can't seem to get away from my grits, though. Kiss my grits. coconut, same thing. Garlic triggers migraines. Does it? Okay. I know I don't. I know I have, like, what's the word? Opposition to coconut does not sit well with me. I wonder, like, maybe since I stopped eating garlic, maybe I just don't get those headaches anymore. I don't know, man. It's a good question. Real good question, actually. But we put in the work tonight. Tomorrow, Friday. It's Friday now, hell. So we got 2 days until the show. June 1st, Sunday, 7 p.m. Central. Pretty in Pink meets Ferris, a day off. Fruit and meat, pretty much my whole diet, yeah. Scully, do you have your Dave Pierce for migraines? My what? My Dave. I'm not sure what you mean. I guess that means no. What is that? Dave? Is that spelled right? Izzy brought up New Orleans. Look at that. Bourbon Street. It's like a few people up to no good down there. Dang, they closed the bar early tonight. Part of your ear. No. I had a Dave piercing for migraines. It really helps. It's the cartilage piece in the middle of your ear. Huh. How you doing, Lori? Damn. I didn't know anything about that. I never heard of it. Dave? Huh. I don't know if I get migraines. I think I get more like tension headaches in the back. I've been doing pretty well with that. I got neck problems. It's probably more from that. Yeah, you've been lurking and working? Right on. I'm glad I got to get on here and hang out with y'all a little bit tonight. I had the show written a few days ago with the news and all, but kind of added those other elements at the end, but like just this afternoon. Working on that swirly orange tabby. It was so challenging, Jackie. Me too, Scully. I don't know where my migraines come from. If it's neck injury or if it's food related. Could be both, you know. I know I got problems in my C4 and C5, so that could definitely be causing some things. You ought to hear when the chiropractor cracks my neck. Oh my God. Sounds like a horror show. He says I could make a TikTok video out of you. So what does everybody have going on tomorrow, today, or this weekend? Any special shows coming up, or video uploads, or you going out with the family, or just hanging out by yourself? Plan to do nothing this weekend? I told you, but you didn't see. Hmm? Went to my chiropractor first, hoping that was the source of the migraines. No luck. They even did an MRI. No answers there either, which ultimately is good news. I'll do it live tomorrow. I might report also to Autumn. I'll be doing an Izzy Poplin story tomorrow, today. Oh, cool. Izzy's got her new detective series for her cat, Izzy Pop. And they go around and solve crimes that are kind of related to current events. Really cool new series. Y'all couldn't check them out. Holiday week and no one is there. Interesting, yeah. It's pretty quiet over there right now. Yeah, it's gonna be a cool show someday, man. We get Scotty Butters up there doing his awesome thing and play Twist and Shout. And if you leave from the OMD, well, I swear I could drink a gallon of that black tea with oil of bergamot and with maple syrup in it. Oh, God. Well, there's something to think about, Autumn. Maybe you need to stay away from honey and just do maple syrup. You can put maple syrup in a lot of things. I think about honey might be a bit too hard on your system. Yeah. I'll be floating around over the next few days and hitting a lot of y'all's lives and whatnot, kind of hang out. It's almost summertime now. A lot of us have started already. We got different schedules. Some of us getting a little bit of a break. Some of the kids are getting, doing summer camps and might be off vacationing with, different people. Fishing video, right? Oh my God. I don't know, man. I'm looking at my pole the other night. It's got a hook and weight on it. It's ready to go. Got a whole new pack of line for backup. 15-pound braid. Got my Shimano Nexave 4000 ready to go. Catch anything out there in the Mississippi Sound. We'll put a Jack Crevalle to the test, probably. I know sometimes you hook into those big stingrays out there, man. Those suckers don't want to give up, but they fight to the bitter end. Goodness, wear you out. I seen a guy catch a big stingray one day. He fought that thing for about 3 hours, man. His pole was just bent over, and it would just go back and forth as he reeled it in, you know. One football build link to another, back and forth. And he finally got it up to the pier, you know, and one last ditch effort, it dug its wings into the mud and just didn't want to come up, you know. And finally he wore it down finally, and when that thing came up, I couldn't believe how big it was. A big old cow ray. Oh my god, it was so big. The thing was 200 pounds, man. It's huge, absolutely just humongous. And then they basically snapped the line at that point. There wasn't no more give. They should have cut the line anyway, you know, like pulling that thing up there for. Okay, John. You have a good evening, morning, day, afternoon. We got about 4 minutes, enough time for an outro, I think, Izzy. Izzy's choice. A big hand goes out to you. Thank you for helping tonight. Thank you for everybody for being here, for supporting the channel. We'll see you on the other side.
It's your boy ScullyPop with stories to share. From the page to the stage, I've done it all. Books books on the shelf and curtain calls. I whisper tales in the dead of night with a little ta-ta-ta just to feel right. And if you need some tingles down your spine, ska, 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 yeah, that sound is mine. Then buckle up, it's quite the ride. We're going deep, no need to hide. Where the entertainment doesn't stop. You're tuned in now to ScullyPop. So close your eyes, then enjoy the glide, and we'll see you on the other side. I've read my novels by candlelight, with every chapter feeling just right. I'm the author that reads to you slow, with rhythm and rhyme in every flow. My fingers snap, the mic goes hot. Live from the heart, I give all I got. A little jazz, a touch of noir, mix in some ASMR and you're not far. Ska, 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 ta, 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 let the rhythm carry ya. Ta, 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 ska, 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 feel the story, feel the vibe. You're vibing now with ScullyPop. So dim the lights and let it slide, and we'll see you on the other side. Yeah. Stories whispered, curtains raised, books turned to gold and voices praised. I'm just the guide on this wild old ride, and if you're still with me, I'll see you on the other side. Da, da, da.